So we're going to actually have a look at procedures in this tutorial. Now, I've just opened Delphi up and we've created a console application, and we're going to just have a bit of code to add two numbers together. So we're going to have a variable, sum, num1 and num2, and also sum, and just set them all to integer. Now you might do something like readln num1 like that, and then readln num2, and then sum becomes num1 plus num2 like that, and then you could writeln sum and readln to pause the display like that, and that would work absolutely fine. As you can see, 5 and 5 equals 10. But we're going to actually do this with procedures, and you declare a procedure before you begin here. So, and before your variables, but after users. Procedure. There we go. And I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call this enter numbers. Again, it has to begin with a letter. You can't begin with a number. Begin and end. And this is like where you can put your own code in. So I'm going to copy the readln bits of the both and paste them here. I've cut them actually. And I'm going to actually just add in a few more commands like writeln, enter num1, just something simple, and then again writeln, enter num2 like that. So that's that done. Now we want to be able to actually I'm going to have another procedure to calculate the sum. So again, procedure add nums, something like that, begin and end like that, and then we're going to actually cut the sum bit out, paste it in. Then we're going to have one more procedure, show data, or show sum, whatever you want, begin and end again, and then we cut the last bit out and paste it in there, and then that's the procedures created. Now we can actually use them, and to do this in the main code, which is here, I'm just going to put a slight bit of annotation, main code below, something like that, and now we can use procedure enter numbers, followed by add nums, followed by show data. And these are all the names of the procedures we've actually created here. Now this won't work at the moment because it doesn't know what the variable num1 is, and that is because these variables here, because these are after the procedures, they are local variables. They are only variables local to the bit of the program here. Now if we were to cut them out and put them at the top of the program just after users, they'll actually become global variables, and every part of the program can actually use these variables. There you go, how it works. Enter num1, 10, num2, 15, and it'll add them together and output it. Now you might think that's a lot of hassle just for using procedures. I mean, what's the point in it? Well, in this case there isn't really a point, but as your programming gets more and more complicated, this is the way to go, because we could actually use these procedures as many times as we wanted. For example, if I wanted to just copy these again and paste them under, all I have to do is call out these two procedures like that, as I've done there, and as you can see, I can do it twice now. 10, 15, oh 1, okay, 1, that's 11, and then I could go 15 and 15 and 30. So I can reuse the procedures as many times as I want, and that's its uses. So you will actually find that this is very, very useful programming when your program's a lot more complicated, and it allows you to reuse your code as well. Now that's it for procedures. Now in the next one we're going to actually learn a bit more on procedures, and it's a method called parameter passing, which brings procedures into a whole new league and really opens up their potential, and it's very critical to programming.